The Medal of Honor. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, the chief of believers, has described a very worthy fact about the value of marriage. There were none of the friends of the Prophet, peace be upon him, who would marry, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, would say his faith, religion, had been completed. What a surprise! Marriage has this much worth and value that the Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, decorated the chests of those who married with medals of honor. It is evident from these words of the Prophet, peace be upon him, that while a person does not marry, his fate lies in danger. This is because sexual instinct, spiritual pressures, sense of solitude and futility, being devoid of shelter and the lack of a sense of a social responsibility, as well as many other harms of remaining unmarried, can damage the roots of man's faith and destabilize it. Marriage and establishing a family and resting beside an excellent, virtuous, lovely, sympathetic, and faithful spouse not only controls sexual lust, but also a spiritual relaxation and comfort is achieved. At the same time, man's dependence and trust upon Allah is increased and grows. He moves out of apprehensive condition and homelessness. He senses and feels security and personality. His eyes and mind are distracted and detached from other places, and concentrate and focus on his spouse. Consequently, he achieves more proximity and nearness to Allah, and Allah's beneficences cover him up more than ever, and his faith is strengthened and reaches completion. Reminder: of course, we must be attentive to the fact that these glowing and shining results come to hand when the correct and true standards of spouse selection, family raising, and the preparations of marriage are carefully and correctly observed. In the next chapters, we will, insha'Allah, discuss the topics of correct criterions and standards, and the know-how of crossing the preliminaries of marriage.